I have been on the money grind for the last couple of weeks within Red Dead. In fact, it has been one of those things that's been on and off ever since the release of Red Dead Online. But over the last 2 weeks, I have managed to make myself around $40,000, which has allowed me to reach my goal of getting $100,000 before the very next major Red Dead Online update. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I managed to make all that money over the last couple weeks. Before I get into the video, if you do want to see me do all of this stuff live, then there is a link in the description down below to my Twitch channel. Some of the footage that you are seeing in this video is directly from Twitch on the day that I did finally achieve $100,000. Whilst trying to push for that goal of mine, I have also been helping out viewers. Viewers are more than welcome to jump into a posse with me so they can actually reap some of the benefits. Every time I did a trade delivery, they got some money out of it. Every time I did a moonshine delivery, they got some of the money out of it. So if you do want to be a part of that, head over to Twitch, drop a follow, and you'll be notified every time I go live. I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Getting back to the video, throughout this journey of trying to hit 100k, I mainly did the exact same thing every single day, and that made me a couple $1,000s every single day, which slowly got me to $100,000. With this method, you do have to go through quite a few problems. The majority of the problems persist within the trader role and also the moonshine role. It could be argued that you could just drop both of these roles because those are the roles that do contain the most problems. If you're going to be doing anything else within the game, there's still a few problems here or there, but there is a lot less. The thing is, if you do go through both of these roles and you do encounter problems, in the long run you will still be making more money than if you didn't go through these roles. So the first thing that I had to do was make sure that these were set up, and that way they would be generating money in the background whilst I went off and did a bit of collecting. The most difficult thing to set up is the trader. That requires animal parts, a resupply mission, and there is a chance that you'll have an animal spawn problem within your lobby, or you'll have a camp spawn problem. To get round the animal spawn problem, I always headed straight over to the bounty board, and I went in a legendary bounty. The legendary bounty that I always pick is Yukon Nick, because he is found within the Great Plains, and that is normally where I like to hunt. As soon as the cutscene finishes and it puts me into the solo lobby, I'll ask my hunting wagon and I will just go round the Great Plains trying to find as many different animals as I can. I have this little rule where I will not put any animal carcasses in there unless it's perfect, and these carcasses need to be medium animals. So that means deers, bucks, rams, sheep, cougars, anything like that, anything that is around that size. If it's perfect, that carcass gets chucked in the back of my hunting wagon. If I come across an animal such as a bison or even an elk, a very large animal where you can only get the hides, that is kind of pointless for you to put in the back of your hunting wagon because it will take up the same space as an animal carcass, but the medium animal carcasses will give you more materials. If I came across any medium animals which aren't perfect and they're good or even poor quality, I will still kill them, but I will skin them and then chuck the hides in the back. That way I can still get materials out of them, but it is not taking up the space as much as a carcass. The last thing that you want to do is leave the legendary bounty with a hunting wagon filled with poor carcasses, because that will not supply your camp with 100 goods. Normally I would spend round about 20 to 30 minutes in this legendary bounty, and as soon as I finish, you do not have to complete the task. All you need to do is press pause, go down to online, and then just find a new free roam lobby. As soon as you get into that free roam lobby, head all the way over to your camp with your hunting wagon and donate all the animal parts that you can to cribs. If you do spend 20 to 30 minutes in the legendary bounty and you do manage to get a lot of animal parts, you should have more than enough animal parts to resupply your camp twice. So you'll still have some animal parts left over in the hunting wagon and you'll use them again later. The last thing you need to do for the trader is a resupply mission, and that is the trader now done. The trader will now be generating goods for the next hour. The next thing that you need to do is head all the way over to your moonshine shack, go downstairs, talk to Marcel, spend $50 on moonshine mash and add flavoring. That is now the moonshine roll done, and that will also be generating moonshine in the background for the next hour. If you really want, before you buy moonshine, you can do a bootlegger mission, and this will reduce the price of moonshine mash. Personally, over the last 2 weeks, I have not done this because the moonshine roll is filled with a ton of problems. I really just did not want to take the chance just in case I did encounter counter it. I wanted to get in and get out with the moonshine roll but still take the profit at the end of it. So I spent $50 on moonshine mash every single time, and it still generated a very nice profit. With the trader business and also the moonshine business now up and running, you are now going to take the time to do as much collecting as possible. Collecting is where you'll get 60, maybe even 70% of your money. It is very profitable. In an hour, you should be able to collect the coin set, the ring set, and also the earring set. You don't need to go over to Madame Nazar to buy these collector maps just so you can complete these sets. Instead, I'll leave a link in the description down below to the interactable collector map. This will show you the different collectible locations every single day, and all you need to focus on is the coins, earrings, and ring set. The coin set will give you a total of $540, the ring set will give you $378, and the earring set will give you a total of $364.50, giving you a total of $1,282.50, which should be collected within an hour. The reason you want to get these sets is because these are the 3 most expensive sets. So in the time that you're putting in for collecting, you will be making the most amount of money. As soon as you have got all of those collectibles, it will be around about that time where you need to go back to the trader business so that you can resupply it, and then that will be generating goods again, and then you'll have to go over to your moonshine shack to do a moonshine delivery and then head back to your moonshine shack again so that you can resupply it. And that is the majority of my work done for the day. I would still need to keep on resupplying the trader business because it does still take some time to get 100 goods. It takes around about 3 hours and 30 minutes, and in that time you need to resupply it and make sure that it's full with animal parts. And because we did go into the legendary bounty earlier to do as much hunting as possible, that should set us up for 100 goods. It's just being there at the right time to resupply it with animal parts and also resupply missions. But as soon as I've got the coin set, the ring set, and the earring set and made that $1,282, I will carry on setting up my moonshine business. But every time that it is fully resupplied and I'm waiting for Marcel to make the goods, I will just stay in the menus and put my controller down and wait for Marcel to make those goods. I will come back later, sell that moonshine, and then head over to my trader just to make sure that's resupplied, come back to the moonshine shack again, resupply that, and then put my controller down again, up until the trader is fully done and that's got 100 goods. That is when I'll do a trader sell delivery, either being a short distance delivery or a long distance delivery, and then that is me fully done for the day, and I'll just do the exact same thing the next day. It is a lengthy process, but this is by far the best way to make money within Red Dead Online. I see so many people just do the collecting, which is the coin set, ring set, and earring set, and that does make good money. But if you are wanting to try and make a couple thousand every single day, then you also want to partner it up with the moonshine roll and also the trader roll. If you are really dedicated to making money in this game, then you can do the coin set, the ring set, and the earring set, do that within an hour. After you've resupplied the trader and moonshiner again, you can then go back in and do some more collecting with the next 3 most expensive sets, which is the necklaces, the family heirlooms, and also the arrowheads, and that will give you a total of $916.50. But yet again, that is entirely up to you. By doing this method, making sure that I get the coin set, the ring set, the earring set, do at least 1 trader delivery, and maybe round about 3 to 4 moonshine deliveries, I am making sure that I am getting a couple thousand every single day, and it does only take round about 3 to 4 hours. The last thing that I want to say as part of this video is that I did manage to hit 100k, and that was just a personal goal for me before the next update. That's not me saying that you need 100k for the next update. I have done videos talking about this already, and even though the next roles have not been announced yet, I have done maths to work out the cost of the summer update and also the moonshine update. And between both of those updates, if you were to add everything together, so every item that you can buy as part of each role, add it all together, so that's the trader, the collector, the bounty hunter, and moonshiner, it only equals $32,000. And that may sound like a lot, but you also have to remember that is for everything. Even the stuff that is the most irrelevant stuff to own within the game, if you were just to look at the essentials. So that's the hunting wagon, the bounty hunting wagon, delivery wagons, shovel, metal detector, moonshine bar, all of that stuff that you need to go through the current roles that we have and will just make your experience even better, that only costs around $8,000. So even if you use this method just for 2 or 3 days, just so you can sit on that $8,000 mark, getting ready for that next update, that will definitely be worth it. But anyway guys, my money grind is now over. I'm going to be taking it a lot slower. Between now and the next major update, I'm going to set myself a goal to get as much gold as possible, but I also want to try and get 100% completion on the Red Dead Redemption 2 story, and also I may be jumping in GTA Online every now and then. If you do want to see any of that or even be a part of that, then head over to my Twitch. As said at the beginning, I am streaming every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.